Okay, great. Okay, so we'll just pretend like we already did all the consent and all of that business. So I'm just going to go ahead and go right into the demo. Okay, so just take a nice deep breath. Let's come down onto your back. Did you like or dislike rocking when you did it?
It was fine.
It was fine for you? Okay, I'm just gonna, I keep forgetting to incorporate that into the demo, so. Try to make it a little different every time, so here's an example of some compressions. So we're just remembering our tenderness scale. Sounds like we're taking off.
Does this give you enough room to work around?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty good. A little rocking at the beginning. And then when I stop it, I'm just gonna. Okay, so drive your attention and drape your back now. And it's my top here. Just pat the towel over top. So just remember when you do a back drape, that you want to come down to the level of the PSISs. So do you know what that's, the little dimples on the back of the low back there? And do your arms feel supported there, or like you're not going to fall off the table? Okay. Okay, so go ahead and start right away with the thrush. Oops, too much. If you ever put a little too much oil on your hands, this is what I do. I just kind of stick it on the backs of my hands and maybe a little bit on my arms to get rid of some of it, and then it's there if I need a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to have you take a nice deep breath. And breathe out. Oh, yeah. She doesn't have a very large back, so that would have been way too much oil. Okay. So, palmar kneading to begin with. So first I'm going to switch to reinforced effleurage, just to add a little more pressure. So I'm getting to moderate pressure. And palmar kneading just looks like this. It's like a little effleurage. So you can do it single-handed, if you like, keeping the thumbs in. So pressure up, release down. So it's palmar kneading, but my hand is still contacting the body. So pressure up, let go. Okay? And try not to, don't do circles with your wrist, right? And I just reinforce for myself because I like to do that. Feels better for me. So 3 to 6 times in one spot, and you can see she's getting a little pink there. I'm gonna move up to the next part of her back. So I'm gonna cover her whole back, side of her back with palmar circles to begin with. So 3 to 6 times in one location. And then on to the next area. Around the scapula, you have to kind of put the pressure a little more to the outside, otherwise you're just pressing on the scapula itself, but I'm gonna go around her shoulders. So pressure up, let go. So there's only pressure on the upward stroke. Are you okay, Maya?
Yeah.
How's the pressure?
It's good.
Good. Okay. It's a 2? Okay, good. And then if I want to, I can turn. I can go the other way. So I can knead down her back if I wanted. I just have a little too much oil on, so. Okay. Or, knead down her back 3 to 6 times. And now I'm going to switch to something called open C kneading. So it's still a circle, but your hands alternate. So pressure, let go, pressure, let go. So when you're doing the stroke, it looks like this. It's like you're taking the tissue between your hands and you're squeezing it. and you got to do a side to side motion with your legs. So this is called open C. It's still a circle. You're just going towards your other elbow. So if you do it in the air, towards your other elbow. Okay?
And see how Lanny's
It's a figure
thumbs
eight.
don't come in
Yeah,
as she's doing it?
it's not a squeeze like this. It's just it's a kneading stroke. So I'm still making a circle. Circle, let it go. Circle, let it go.
So you're just kind of like reinforcing your hands so it's staying in.
The C is just you're basically squeezing the tissue in between your hands. So it's just a double-handed technique.
So a
it
bit
feels
of a firm
really good
surface.
around the shoulder blade. How's that feel? Yeah. Feels really good around the shoulder, and you can go up and down the body part. So this is, again, moderate. It's great for warming up the whole, one whole side, but you're doing a focal. And then I might come back down, some palmar circles, and I'm gonna go into something a little deeper. I'm gonna do some fingertip kneading in her lower back. So it's the same. It looks exactly the same. So here would be palmar kneading with the palms. Fingertip kneading is with the fingers. So it's just more focal and smaller. So the circle is small. How's the pressure, Maya? It's about a 1. Okay, I'm gonna just go a little deeper. How's that? A 3? Okay, good. So I'm gonna do 3 to 6 times in one spot and see how nice and pink she's getting right there. And then I'm gonna move up to another little, and it's focal. So I'm not gonna do fingertip kneading on her entire back. I'm gonna pick a couple spots, like where you wanna go deeper, right? So I'm gonna do a little bit right here. Oh, sorry, how's that?
It's good.
Is it tickle?
Just a tad.
Okay, so I'll just go a little slower. How's that? Better, okay. So it's focal, it's small. Coming into a small focal area. Okay, and now that I've done my focal work, now I'm going to moderate and a little bit more general. Okay? And then open C's are a great transition stroke. So I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna do a little bit in her shoulders now. I'm gonna do a little effleurage just to transition. Let's do some thumb kneading now. So again, thumb kneading, you can do single. Keep your thumbs in line. Don't stick them out to the side like this. So again, I don't wanna see you guys doing this. This is not correct, okay? This is correct. Keep your thumb in line and make the circle come from your shoulder. I'm gonna alternate, because that's what I like to do. How's that feel? So it almost looks like you're just drawing a little line with your thumb. I'm doing a little pressure, I'm letting it go. So I could also reinforce that, but actually I like to do alternating, so. How's this one?
It's better.
Better one? Okay. I'm also gonna come out and oops, sorry, okay, it's okay. I thought I was stepping on someone's. I'm gonna do something along her upper trap here. So again, I'm gonna get lower with my body. I'm not bending over at the waist, right? I'm just lunging deeper to get lower, and I'm using my body weight for pressure. I'm not leaning in with my forearm, with my arms. How's that feel?
It's good.
It's better too, and it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so then once I've done some with that, then I'm gonna flush it. I'll do some palmar. I'll do some palmar kneading here. So I'm just gonna pick a couple of spots to do the focal. I don't do focal over the entire back because that's just way too much work. So the focal is where the client tells you their lid 4 area is a lot of the time, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna do.
A bit of focal on both sides.
Yeah, I will. So I've done, so generally on the back, I'll pick like, upper, maybe 3 spots. Lower, mid, and upper, or maybe 2 spots, just depending on what the client tells me they've got going on. But I generally divide the back into quadrants of like general, specific, general, specific, general, and then one side again, okay? So now let's do a couple effleurages here. And just transition. I could also do my palmar kneading alternating. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go down her back with alternating circles. So you just have to get double time with your legs to do that. How's the pressure?
It's not bad.
Put on. And I'm gonna do one more. And then I'm gonna go back into doing reinforced palmar circles. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of essentially do what I did on her Right side, I'm gonna pretty much repeat that on the left side. The only thing that might change is maybe her focal area on this side might be a little different depending what she has going on. If you're not sure, then just try to kind of repeat what you did, so it's not too different. And maybe we're gonna warm her up a bit now with some open C's. So my leg pressure changes from side to side. This is the common mistake for open C's. Just using your torso, right? But I'm not getting any pressure. So I gotta lean with my legs. How's it feel?
Good.
Okay. And then I'll go focal to her. Maybe I'll do her middle back this time just because it feels a little ropier there. So fingertip circles. But if you want to do thumb circles in the lower back, you can. So I'm not going to do the exact same thing. Just to show, you could do thumb circles here. Or you can reinforce if I wanted to go. How's the pressure there?
Good as well.
It's okay. So I could go a little deeper here. So I'm going to reinforce my thumbs. Or I could alternate like that. Moderate pressure. Maybe I'm come along here and I decide, oh, right in here, I'll do some fingertips. How's that pressure?
It's like
So even though it's a little, I'm still using my knees for pressure, my legs for pressure, versus doing this. Does it feel any different to you, Maya?
no, it's like the same.
It feels the same? Okay, oh, that's good. I'm gonna lean in here like this, because I like that better for my body. And then I'll flush her a little bit, a couple of broad, about 3 to 6 times for flushing. Let's do some open C's around her shoulder. This is really nice around the shoulder. It feels really good. Okay. And then some thumbs in here. Some of the tables are a little bit stiff. So. Okay. So, and then I might find one spot. Like, how's that?
It's like a two.
So she's got a really tight band right here. Sometimes your thumbs come out, but try as much as possible to keep your joints stacked in line. And you're not going to be up here when you do thumbs, right? Like I'm relaxing my hands as much as I can, and then just let the pressure come through my thumbs. Okay. Or I could reinforce right there too. And the more you can keep your fingers together, the stronger your hands will be. How's that?
Good, it's like a two.
Okay. Okay. Do some open C's right here. Come around the shoulder. And then moderate, a little bit lighter. Super light. Just my fingertips. All right.